Do you remember the first text message you ever sent? Probably not. Right, but do you know what the very first text message in history was? It was just two simple words. Merry Christmas. Let's rewind to December 3rd, 1992. On this day, human communication changed forever. A 22-year-old test engineer named Neil Papworth, working for a company called SEMA Group in the UK, sent the world's first ever short message service, or SMS. We just call it a text message today. Now, who was he sending it to? The lucky recipient was Richard Jarvis, a director at the telecom company Vodafone. Picture this. Jarvis is at a holiday party, enjoying the festivities, when his phone lights up. But this wasn't just any phone. This was an Orbitel 901, a beast of a device that weighed almost 5 pounds. Can you imagine carrying that around? And how did Papworth send the message? Not from a phone. Back then, mobile phones didn't have keyboards that could type out letters. So, he typed Merry Christmas on a computer and sent it through the network to Jarvis's massive handset. It was a simple holiday greeting, but it was the start of something enormous. At that moment, nobody, not even Papworth or Jarvis, could have predicted the revolution they had just kicked off. They probably just saw it as a cool tech demo, a novelty. But this small step would eventually make phone calls feel almost old-fashioned for an entire generation. Of course, texting didn't become an overnight sensation. It took a while to catch on. In 1995, just 3 years later, the average American was sending less than one text per month, 0.4 texts, to be exact. It's hard to even imagine that now, isn't it? We send more than that before we even get out of bed. So, what changed? Two key things happened that lit the fuse for the texting explosion. First came prepaid mobile plans, which made texting much more affordable and accessible to a wider audience, especially younger people. No more worrying about shocking phone bills. The second game changer was T9 predictive text remember dot, tapping the 2 key once for A, twice for B, 3 times for C. It was a pain. T9 that you press each number key, just once for each letter, and the phone would magically figure out the word you were trying to spell. Suddenly, typing on a number pad wasn't so slow and frustrating anymore. With these innovations, the texting revolution was in full swing. This simple Merry Christmas message laid the groundwork for a whole new culture of communication. It was the birth of instant, written, digital conversation. Think about it: every message you send on WhatsApp, every iMessage, every DM, every single emoji. They all have their roots in that one festive text sent over 3 decades ago. It's amazing how a technology that started so simply has evolved. We went from 2 words on a 5-pound phone to a world where we can have real-time conversations with people across the globe, complete with photos, videos, GIFs, and stickers. We express complex emotions with tiny digital faces and build entire relationships through our thumbs. Next time you send a quick text without even thinking about it, take a second to remember Neil Papworth and his Merry Christmas. It's a great reminder that sometimes the simplest ideas can be the ones that truly change the world. It all started with a simple holiday wish, a moment of connection that sparked a global communication phenomenon. Thanks for watching. What was the first phone you remember texting on? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories about the tech that shapes our lives. See you in the next one.